welcome to Along the Rock, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I am your host, Kaitlyn Blum. Today with us, we have Nick Peppers, who is owner of 724 Fitness on the Rock, and we're here to talk about the Sauk Valley Apple Cider Run. So what is this run?
Yep, so the Sauk Valley Apple Cider Run is something we've been doing for about 5 years now, 6 years if you count our virtual COVID year, but so we offer a 5K as well as a half marathon, which is actually the only half marathon in the area, because really you have to go to Chicago, Quad Cities, really to get something like that, like a half marathon, which is great, I think, for the area, because 5Ks a lot of times are great for like local events and stuff like that. It draws a lot of local people, but half marathon, we actually average probably 10 different states represented at our half marathon. So bringing a lot of people, different people to the area that would normally probably not come to, Rock Falls or Shirley. Something.
Yeah, so. Wow. I had no clue it had such a draw.
Yeah.
So what makes this event unique to like other runs we have in our area?
Yeah, so the half marathon and 5K, they both start at Selmi's Greenhouse Farm Market. They do an amazing job with hosting us as we do our run there, which makes it kind of cool because people have something to do afterwards, right? So a lot of times after a run, we do awards, people get medals, but there's just kind of some downtime, sitting around, but we'll have, music playing. We have like Roger That Coffee there, so people can get some, coffee. We'll have, post, drinks, but, food. But everybody actually gets a free apple cider donut from,
cool.
Selmi's as well as apple cider drink too. So that's kind of, everyone seems to love the apple cider donuts from Selmi's, especially in the fall. So that's fun. But especially too is like, if, a lot of runners, what am I going to do with my kids, right? Mm-hmm. When I'm running a half marathon, especially, that might take, a couple hours, is, Selmi's has tons of stuff for kids to do there, with their corn maze and all their different things that they've added throughout the years as well as, when you're waiting for the awards or whatever, you have stuff to walk around with for adults too. So
yeah. So what's new to the run this year? You've been doing it, like you said, for 5 years.
Yep. So we try to kind of make it better every single year by adding little things. So like a couple of years ago, we added actually pacers for the half marathon. So, people basically run the race with a sign that said, hey, if you want to hit this time, you follow with that person, right? Which makes it really nice for those half marathon runners to, keep, if they want to do a PR or personal record, whatever that may be. So also this year, normally, like most runs, it's chip time. We do that, but all you really get to see is, when you start, when you finish, right? Mm-hmm. So this year, we're actually going to have some split times set up. So as they cross different parts of the course, especially the half marathon, it's going to be able to show them their split times. So like every, say, 5K, for example, I believe that's what we're planning on doing. They'll be able to see their split times, where if somebody is just coming to watch them, hey, where do I go to see them or whatever, where are they at in the course? You can actually pull up the app and actually see, what their times are, where they crossed at certain times and stuff like that. So that's kind of a cool thing we're looking forward to as well. So.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's, use of technology. Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is a fundraiser, right?
Correct. Yep. So every year we donate. We say it's 50%, but virtually we pretty much donate all of the proceeds to this. We're doing the United Way. We've done the United Way the last couple of years. They do a lot for the community with, especially like their Feed Their Children program in the summertime and all the different stuff that they do. But so really the rest of the money, we say it's 50% because we just kind of save a little bit so we can keep adding, things like the pacers, the split times and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's, we donate most of the proceeds to like the local charities like that. So.
Yeah, that's a wonderful cause.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for like first time runners?
So just start moving early, right? Yeah. Right. So, the 5K, that's why we have that as a great option for beginners, just that 3.1 mile. We have a lot of people that, run it, walk it, do a mixture. We also at my gym, 724 Fitness, we Also have started like a free run walk group for the community. Even if you're not doing the Apple Cider Run, it's free to join on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 a.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:15, and then Thursdays at 5:30. So quite a few different times that you can join people. Plus it's also kind of just a little social thing. But and we're always here, to help people with, coaching tips and stuff like that with, hey, how do I train for a 5K? How do I train for a half marathon? Like how much do I need to run throughout the week? We can kind of help with those things because, depending on where your level is, and what your goals are, we can kind of help customize that for people too. So.
Oh, that's really neat. Yeah. So can you give me like all the details I need to know? Where can I find more information? How can I register?
Sure. Yep. So if you go to SV, so short for Sauk Valley, appleciderrun.com, that'll pull it right up to our website. So you can actually, there's a register button. You can register for the 5K or the half marathon right on the website. Every participant gets a free shirt. So it's actually a long sleeve t-shirt for the 5K. The half marathon actually gets a kind of a nice dry fit, kind of a quarter zip shirt, which like a embroidered, Apple Cider Run. Wow. So a really nice actually shirt that we give away for that. And then our Facebook page, which is Sauk Valley Apple Cider Run.
Yeah, that's really cool. So I always like to end on a fun question. So you're done with a big run. What is your like go-to post-run snack?
Sure. Yep. For me personally, I love to replenish with protein. Mm-hmm. So, having like some kind of a protein shake or whatever. But we also offer like, even replacing like your carbs is also important. So having like a banana or a granola bar is helpful to kind of replenish, especially if you're running a half marathon. You're going to be burning a lot of calories off for sure.
Yeah.
So,
well, thank you, Nick, for being here with me today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to our listeners and to our production crew as well. Remember that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on those likes, shares, and comments to keep us thriving. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out theradar.online.